Yeah.
It's interesting. It's different. I quite like it.
Yep. We were talking about we'll go over the teams in a sec, but we're talking about that really like significant sight line there from the doors at Blue Base, like through those two front panels either side,
Yeah.
and able to get in there.
All right. Starting for our next game here, we got Rampage on red, Olympus on green, and Aftershock on blue. What are your calls here? What do you reckon?
I think Rampage have got to do it.
Totally.
I feel like this. I think this is their first game. It's the first time I've seen them. The home team, as far as you can call that, you know.
It's got to consider the top New South Wales team.
Yeah.
I think they should have a pretty good run on this one. Like that said, like Olympus plays, they know how they sort of play out. Yeah. They wouldn't be surprised if they sort of got a little leg up there, maybe over Aftershock.
Yeah.
After the new lineup on Aftershock, I think how they play out.
Yeah, I saw Aftershock get a surprising third earlier as well. So who knows? And I mean, like looking at the scores now, there's a tag first third.
Yeah,
you know,
it seems like they're setting up like a bit of a slow grinding game to start. I can see blue defense there is holding pretty tight. They're staying pretty close by. Same with green defense as well. And even looking over at red, I think there's a little bit of action. Saw a green player hanging around there, but you kind of see the lights off the distance. Fast and red players are staying pretty close to the well.
On the top. At the moment, I can't see any attackers anywhere. To be honest, I can't see any attacking lights. There's one on the inside.
Making an attempt. I think that's that backdoor defender from red. Maybe pushing, trying to get
those
pushes,
just getting a couple of points there.
Keep that defense back there, keep them out of the points and stop anything from sort of blowing out early. We are seeing, though, Rampage, as we sort of do, start off to a good pack start. Not by a lot, but they're definitely getting up there.
Yeah, Spider 9 tags already this early into the game. Spider 9-3, but Trav 9-7 and Dart 7-9.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that we've got like Sad Lamp in the that's a Whippet actually playing the last line.
Yeah, Whippet 5-1 finally tagged out.
Yeah, Dossie on blue for their last line 0-1. We've got Blue lead. Who's that? Wildcard. Playing the last line spot there. Also like a low number of tags. Those last lines aren't getting too busy. Yes.
Yeah, Wildcard certainly being that last line there at green, currently 4-0 on that.
That puts us almost at the 3-minute mark, I think. And you can see like Rampage is starting to pull away a little bit. I think they had a few people come at them and attack. They've cleared out since, but that's what's given off a bit of a point boost. We see that green is actually putting a bit of pressure on the back to red here. If it gets a tag, as would be expected.
Zam up to 15 tags as well. Spider, 325 tag ratio at the moment, 13-4, while being deactivated as well. So we're sitting 13-3.
As to be expected, of course.
Yeah.
I can see a couple of blue players sort of started putting a bit of pressure on the there. 2 at the back door.
Arbel is saying Peregrine's mic muted. It's very quiet. Can we just check our levels on that or move a little closer?
If I put the microphone in my mouth, does that help everybody else?
Is that better, Arbel?
And then I think we're going back to a bit of a sort of a slow grind again. I think there's got to be a lot of action in that center of the maze. There is that area in the center. Here we go. Blue makes an attempt on green.
Holmes. Oh! 2-shot denied there.
Just missed it. He almost had it too.
One of the Reds, Sadland.
Yeah. That's one of those things you find, particularly with that green base, is that the red players are never far away.
Messiah on blue.
We get this one. Got the finish. Well done.
Oh,
and that got busy
just
quick.
Picking that up there. Wow.
Yeah, those
Aftershock, they just came back so quickly.
They did, but I think it was the fact that like they were just at green too. So I think they were just a little bit too far out to collapse the defense properly. But yeah, I'll say for like that green base, we tend to find that like because red and green are so close, that green backdoor tends to be the like a really dangerous area to be. That's where that surprise extra player that you didn't account for is always going to appear from.
Polcron on green. Yeah.
And then
Comfortable base there.
Yeah, and then Polcron using that exact thing to his advantage. So being that surprise player has cleared that back door, made his way through, and only has to focus on front because he's got the support so close.
Yep.
I've got interesting setup here from Aftershock. They've got 2 inside of blue base. Well, they're pretty secure, so they might be going out with 3. We might see a bit of a push from Aftershock here in a moment.
Where to? Where would you go?
If I was them, I'd probably be pushing the sort of the Rampage base, just considering the Rampage just got their
Getting out over to
their
red.
green.
Yep.
But yeah, we see that could also be a factor. They're the big threat, but I've never known Aftershock to be one sort of shy from a fight.
Yeah, absolutely not. But yeah, at the moment we're seeing Olympus with Messiah's base there. You know, putting themselves in second on that. As darts on blue. Oh, getting 2 shots denied there by Polchrome. The Angel deny again over at blue.
Yeah, red really capitalizing on that action.
Really, where a lot of the action is.
All 3 teams over at blue currently.
You know, yeah, it's good to see.
A little bit of action happening at red. Finally, red gets a bit more attention, a bit more points for them to gain. While they're still sitting in blue at the same time.
Yeah, getting tagged out there over. As we see, the greens now on the inside.
I think we've sort of
Trav picking up that blue base there as well.
Well done, Trav. I think we're sort of hitting that point of the game where we've started off to a pretty grindy start, and once those first 2 bases have gone down, all the teams decide, all right, it's time to do something.
The game's open, it's finally been cracked. Yeah, we'll see that quite a lot. You know, the first couple of like once it takes a long time to get the first base, but once that first base is cracked, then that's when the floodgates start.
Like, nobody wants to be the first one to move necessarily.
Yep. Yeah, that is. Oh, here we see over at green. That's Zam putting those in.
The interesting thing here, you can see Rampage going off with that big pack point lead. Same base as Olympus, but 9k up. They are just like raking in those points. Like Spider's doing the job, Zam's doing the hard work as well. Polchrome is around is getting in and amongst it, staying busy, and people are just feeding with points. Yeah,
Whippet's now 12 and 6. She was sitting. It was like 10 and 2 or 3 or something like that.
And then things got really busy.
Weather, the chilly is a little chilly here. How's the weather? Chilly, it's chilly. Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's chilly as heck. I mean, that's why we get things like that, like our lovely hot chocolates at Housekeeper.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, WA and Queensland, you know, not exactly known for their low temperatures. Especially not. We had the coldest morning in Victoria for the year yesterday, I think it was. Not even sure.
Green getting a bit of action over there at the moment. We've got reds at the back door, blues at the front door. We almost had a blue set inside there for a second. Just couldn't quite find that angle. All the action there. We've got shots on at blue. Can they finish
Dancing around. Nice base
nicely
there.
Done by Dart.
Jesse got 1 shot denied there over at green as well.
Yeah, action. And Aftershock trailing behind. A couple of attempts on their bases there, but even putting them down there, like now they're sitting at around that 10K.
Aftershock on the inside there of green, just not getting that call out there. There was a blue player watching that back door there, deactivated, and just didn't call out that red that came in through there. Just getting tagged out in the back.
Red's putting the pressure on at blue at the moment. Shots on from Spider. Oh, the lovely take in the corner. We love that.
Yeah.
Worst thing in the world when you make a dive on that base, you're shooting into the middle and someone's standing off in the corner.
It's like, no, that ain't there. Yeah, Spider, a big tall lefty there, likes shooting it from that left-hand corner. You do see quite a lot, well, a reasonable number of people shooting it from that right-hand or that front corner of blue. But
I think it's something to be expecting here. Like Aftershock currently sitting at no bases. They know that they've dropped 4 even. Like they know bases are going down. They've got to put some action. So they're hitting that 9. We're hitting the 9-minute mark. We've got 1, 2, 3 minutes left in the game. Like, what do you do at this point?
They need to do something. Mikey's on red. Under that red. Oh, 2 shot denied there. That red
arm
was standing at that front door for a very long time there.
Yeah, they knew they had time.
Yeah, I didn't see who it was. Spider, probably.
No, it was a cross shot. I think it might have actually been potentially Sad Lamp that got that trial.
But what the Blues don't need to be doing is holding 2 on the inside.
Yeah, they need action. Like I said, they're still getting pressure. They're still getting people on. They've dropped more bases than anyone else. They're going to have the most. They're going to gain the most out of like pulling the pin on that.
But look at that pack lead at the moment there. Rampage 29k, Olympus 17k,
12k
both
in pack.
with 3 base.
That's huge.
Incredible.
That's the home advantage showing early, right?
Dart got 2 shot denied there. as well, but like that's 1,000 points there. What accounts for the other 11k? Just the incredible number of tags. Spider and Zam 48 and 46 at the moment there. Polchrome 29, Sad Lamb 28, Whippet 19 and 7. There's Polchrome's on blue.
Oh, makes it look easy.
Yeah, man, I wish I could hit blue base like that. it's just like at an really awkward spot. It requires a little bit.
I think the biggest thing is that position, that left spot, that sort of back pocket spot. Jesse shots on green and gets the green. Lovely. Aftershock get a little bit of something. Now they just need to keep following up, and they'll be able to catch up with Olympus. They've got the pack point on them. They just need to be able to get an extra base or two to just put them above.
Yeah, that was huge for Jesse. Really, really needing to open that Aftershock account there.
And that's going to be a big thing. Mikey going through his red.
Oh, no. Did he get that?
He's still going. No.
I think
Mikey. He had a lot of there was a lot of fight going. I think he put his first shot in there and just
Bluely got 2 shot denied there at red as well. I think I saw Mikey. He was alive at that front door.
He was in the under.
In the under spot there, and the base timed out on him.
No, so I watched him. So he got a shot in the base. He started fighting someone that was still sitting in main.
Yep.
Got that shot. Had the second shot, and then had to fight somebody coming in the front door. And then immediately, I lost the duel on that. Just ran out of time.
Wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That would have been a big thing for them as well. Getting that bit of momentum behind them after that last base from Jesse.
It's really unfortunate for Aftershock and that, but I love to see that kind of action that we're getting that in this arena as well.
Yeah.
It is we're very early on at the moment. People are still learning it. You know, Rampage obviously have that huge amount of arena familiarity at the moment.
Yeah, for Aftershock, you're looking at this it's even down to that last base, 3 or 4 bases on the team that is the team you're most likely going to beat in that stage. That action needed to be pulled. I think that was the thing that they missed there, and would have I think that would have been the thing that would have got them that second. They needed to pull that action at around that 8-9 minute mark. Yeah. And they realized they hadn't.
Yep. What would you have done from there? Would you have dumped?
I feel like that possibly could have been the call. If they're desperate at that point. You need something, and you need to do it fast. You've lost the most bases. You've lost 4 bases. You've lost 3 of the team that you're going to try and take second off. You kind of
have nothing to lose at that stage. If you're already third, you can't get worse.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. So the option there becomes if you're gonna pick up stumps and you're gonna leave, which base you're gonna go to the green base and feed that team more points, or you're gonna go to the red base, which is the team that's harder one to crack at that point. Particularly with such a good and such a competent last line as Whippet, who just knows this place back to front. You're going to have a hard time getting in there, but at the same time, you're
stopping the threat.
You're stopping the threat of Olympus, coming in and picking up extra bases there while you swarm it. Feed Rampage some more points. That's okay. They're so far ahead now, you can't catch them anyway.
I know we're talking hypotheticals on that, but I would have done the same call. But ultimately, Olympus didn't even Bluely was the only one who put shots into red base there.
Yeah.
They didn't even, they made attempts at it.
It definitely wasn't for lack of trying. They were there, they were giving it shots, but they were just held out.
And in fact, no one destroyed red base that entire game.
Yeah. And I think that actually kind of worked probably to their advantage a little bit. The fact that they couldn't get in there, they weren't getting denied as